One of the most interesting facets of this race here in Bradenton is the spring break shootout itself for the True Street drivers. And True Street, as you know, is about true street cars, cars that can drive on the street. Well, not many people actually drive 1,800 miles or whatever the heck the distance is from New Mexico all the way to Bradenton, Florida. But this guy did it, Randy Seward. And Randy, man, those are a lot of miles, man.
Yeah, I covered 1,800 miles in 36 hours.
Now, I mean, this is not a car built for, let's say, an 1,800-mile drive. I mean, I'm looking at your Kirky seat. I'm looking at your laptop next to you. I'm looking at all the coffee cups and cigarette ashes and everything else in here. And, I mean, how the heck did you do it, and why, more importantly?
Well, I did it because it was a challenge. You know, you don't get a chance to do some offbeat things in life. And the car is actually built to run on the street regularly and, you know, cover some distances. It's got automatic overdrive transmission, so the overdrive and the 325 rear and tall tires, it cruises at 80 at 2,300 RPM. My little laptop on the seat next to me keeps me company, tells me what the engine's doing. And the cell phone is nice because obviously you can get online and, you know, check out what's going on the internet and such, even though I'm not very good driving at 80 miles an hour trying to do the phone because I need glasses to see those little tiny numbers and figures, and I can't drive with glasses and see down the road. So it was an interesting trip. It's kind of fun because you got everything within arm's reach because there's nothing very far away if you set everything up. So I've got my coffee mug right here next to my parachute handle, and got the laptop there, got my briefcase behind me with my chewing gum, and you kind of knew it was me, could follow me all the way here because I was chewing sunflower seeds and spitting the shells out.
So we could find your way back home pretty easily then. That's why you're looking for the sunflower seeds?
I left myself a little cookie trail, you know.
Now, I'm wondering how many sticks of gum and how many pounds of sunflower seeds you go through in 1,800 miles?
Well, not as much as you think, but I went through a couple of bags of sunflower seeds and a couple packs of gum.
And how much fuel?
You know what? I haven't figured it out. I kept track of it, but it was averaging about 18.5 miles per gallon. So it probably took about a little bit less than 100 gallons of fuel.
Holy smokes, that's pretty good, especially when you consider how fast this car can go. And this car can go how fast?
It's gone 849 at 164.
That is an amazing thing to talk about, man. It's just that's incredible. Any problems at all along the way?
Just, you know, of all the weird things, I broke the alternator bolt the support bolt for the alternator that holds it to the block. It just literally broke in half, and it was like Fred Flintstone showed up and broke the car. And so I ended up having to take a bunch of tie wraps and just pull it back in place long enough to get me about 80 miles to Real Street Performance in Orlando. Jay there helped me out repairing it. But all the tie wraps and everything, it looked like Fred Flintstone broke it, but 5-year-olds were assigned to repair it.
But now you're ready to go, huh?
Oh, yeah. We got a good repair done at the shop. We were on the dyno late last night and left his shop in Orlando about 11:30 and got in here about 2 o'clock last night and got about 4 hours of sleep, but I'm ready to race.
And apparently he actually wound up sleeping out in the back 40 here on a bedroll, and one of the things that Randy said was, man, I tell you what, it's a little damp back there. All right, True Street, you want to know what the heck the class embodies? A guy like this with a car like this.